Good afternoon and welcome to Winterfest 2023. And I'm here with François Heon, who is an author of the book, if I can pick this up,
Sure.
or you could, Leadership is a Choice. So we have a couple of questions to ask him, and if you could give us like an insight. So where did you get your inspiration for this book?
Well, actually, the inspiration started 30 years ago.
When you were only 2.
Or about, as a young PC student.
Right.
And back then, I essentially committed myself to one day producing a book that would connect different perspectives on leadership. What does management say? What does psychology say? What does philosophy say? What does spirituality say? Because what's striking is that they're constants. And essentially, we're more and more saying pretty much the same things. And so this book was a way to make leadership more accessible to people, and to highlight these essentially these constants, so that everyone can, from this book, basically develop their own leadership, because leadership is not only reserved to executives or top people.
I was just going to say, is it more geared towards management or is it more geared towards the employee?
Great question. Definitely geared towards management. I use this material in my own consulting internationally with managers in various organizations. So there's
federal government might need that. As a retired federal government employee, I'm telling you, it would be great.
And they are a client, so
yes, so they must be. Yes.
But essentially, yes, very much geared towards the kind of the formal role as a leader. But that's the beauty with leadership. Is leadership also is much wider, and the book also speaks to how I lead my life, how I lead projects, how can I be more effective in doing that, and whether I'm CEO or just me as a person. And that's the beauty of it. Leadership can be very practical, but also can be very existential. Who am I becoming? What do I want to be in life? And we see how these principles apply, whether it's very practical or very existential.
And I guess it also depends on the character of the people, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of like, is it kind of like a template, like a leadership template? I'm just asking that off the cuff.
Good question, and I think that's one value of the book, is the book offers different things in it. It offers theory in an accessible way. So what did people say about this topic? Because today we're in an era where there's like the flavor of the month of leadership. So let's go back to basics. So there's some of that, but not to be overwhelmed by it. There's anecdotes, practical anecdotes from my own consulting work internationally where I've seen good practices. So you've got the theory, you've got the anecdotes, you've got exercises as well. So it's a guide that will help you in terms of developing your own leadership. And I've spread throughout the book different quotes from different philosophers to inspire you. Sometimes just reading a good quote is something I can use.
And sometimes they can use that like an affirmation, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so affirmation, very important. I use it all the time. Some days I need it more than others. So that's great. So you also give conferences? Like, do you do that as well?
Workshops and conferences. And so the book is basically a source of this material that I've been using in my work. So that's the good thing, is it's actually been material that I've been applying and using, and it's been...
And it's proven.
It's proven in that sense.
That's why it's such a great book.
Yeah, exactly. The feedback is really good. It's really encouraging.
That sounds great. Now, if a person wanted to buy this book, if they're not coming down, are you here? You're leaving tonight, right?
Yes.
But if they wanted to buy it online, where could they go?
Well, there's this small shop online which is called Amazon. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Well, I think so. I think there's a place near Ottawa where it's
exactly. Well, they deliver everywhere. So there's the print version and the ebook that you can order on Amazon.
That's fantastic.
Near you.
That's great. That's great. And if I was, are you in Montreal?
Yes.
If I was going to Montreal and I'd be like, François, hey, I need 5 books right now.
Absolutely. Call me up.
Okay, great. So thank you so much for coming down to Ottawa. I hope you beat the snowstorm that's coming.
Yes, we're good. Thanks for a great event.
Yeah, this is lots of fun. And thank you to Sunny, who's our jack of all trades and
whatever I can
videographer and whatever.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you.